is a production about two people who meet one day, completely random, who start to build a relationship, quite a dysfunctional relationship, and it's sort of a story about how that develops and the different paths it goes down. I'm currently in the venue Square Chapel, which is located in Halifax, which is in the northwest of England, which is the first venue and the first tour date of the upcoming tour, which Lightspeed has taken, going around northwest of England. I wanted to do a piece of writing which was about two strangers, and I wanted to explore the concept of strangers meeting, because I don't think it really happens in this sort of day. And so I wanted to sort of create something that almost fantasy-like, and I wanted to develop a relationship which was almost true to real life, and I wanted to see if people could relate to it no matter what age they were.
How true is that story?
All of it. Why? Don't you believe me?
It's a detailed story, that's all.
I'm nervous with what the response would be. I'm not sure how people would take it. My friends and family are here, so I'm not sure whether they'll give me an honest opinion or a biased opinion, which will be interesting to see. And also people that I don't know coming along and seeing it as a piece of new writing. I don't know how it will be perceived, so I'm quite anxious about that.
I think it was fantastic. For a two-man play, I think it was performed brilliantly, and there was never a dull moment.
I thought it was carefully written and thoughtfully performed.
I thought the actors were very, very good, and the script was just very, very clever. And you sit and watch it, and you think that you're just getting the storyline, and then there's twists and turns, and you're one end of the story and then you're at the other. So it was really good.
I think that everybody could definitely relate to the play itself. There was loads of moments in the play where I thought I can relate to that, like I've been in that situation.
It gives a true reflection of how relationships are. You know, it's not all fairy tales, it's reality.
Absolutely, there was different parts of the storyline where you just thought, oh yeah, I know where you're coming from there.
You get to appreciate where they come from. They both got troubled lives, and they're trying to, you know, make the best of what they got. And it's just unfortunate that they had a lot of doubts because of what stemmed from their pasts.
Okay, Clem, so we've just seen the first performance of the play that you wrote.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Exhausted. I was so nervous, and there was such anticipation watching it. It's been building for months, and to finally see it in full production was really nice to see. It all came together. I think thinking back to when I first was writing it, how I envisioned it was probably completely different to how it's portrayed. But then I think that when you write something, your own direction would be, I think, completely different. So, you know, seeing it done with somebody else's views, I still think was similar enough, and I think that the interpretation was great, and the actors portrayed the characters extremely well and far better than I could have ever imagined them to do it. So I was very, very happy with that. I think the script has come so far from when it first started, and it's so much better for it. It's changed and it's adapted, but for all the right reasons. I think having different views on it when we sat around and we read through and we spoke about, you know, what could be changed, what needed to be changed for it to become a better script, it just made the script what it was, and it's now a far more developed, more well-rounded script than from where it started. So I think with all the help and ideas from Organised Chaos and all the different directors, I think it's really become something. I don't think I personally could have developed the script without their help and without their encouragement and without everyone's ideas, because although you're a writer and you solely do write it, you do need other feedback and you need other opinions, and Organised Chaos gave really great feedback and really helped me as a writer as well.
Just to say that if you do have an opportunity to go along and see it, if it's at your local theatre or playhouse, definitely go along and have a watch.